The Heard Museum is set to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day on October 13th. The event looks to celebrate Indigenous resilience and creativity, along with educating visitors on the many varieties of American Indian culture. Patty Talahangva is the Heard Museum's Chief Programming and Engagement Officer. There she is. And Marcus Mananukit is the museum's Director of Community Engagement. Good to have you both here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Ted. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to start with you. I've known you. You've been a broadcaster and a journalist here for so long. But we're talking about Indigenous Peoples Day. What are we talking about?
Well, it's a day to celebrate the fact that we're still here, we're still around, and we want to invite people to the Heard Museum for a day of events that will celebrate being Native. And our theme is everybody dance, because every Native culture has a dance that they do in all kinds of, whether they're ceremonies or just activities, or social activities for the tribal people. So we are having a day of fun and celebrating the fact that we're still here.
Yeah, indeed. What does the holiday mean, Marcus, to Indigenous people?
It gives us a chance to be recognized. There are 37,000 Native people in Phoenix alone, and there's probably, I'd say, 40% or so that don't know much about Native Americans. So it just gives us a chance to highlight our culture and to celebrate and to bring people in.
And Patty mentioned the everybody dance, the theme here. I would find it fascinating to see the different cultures, the different tribes, and the different dances. Are there things, though, that when you see these, do you say, I know where that came from?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah. I've been at the museum for some time, and I worked in the collection, so I'm very familiar with the material culture of the tribes. And everybody dances, and so it just came about with the idea that at the powwows, where you see the regalia, in between the contest and the specials, they call out a intertribal, and everybody dance.
Isn't that something?
Yeah,
now,
fun.
will there be some, I heard there might be some contemporary stuff, some rock and pop and stuff like that. Is that going to be there, too?
Absolutely, Ted. We want to invite you personally to come down and learn how to chicken scratch.
Oh, my goodness.
Also known as Waila, because we'll have Gertie from Gertie and the Boys, and she will talk about the dance, and that's a dance from the Tohono O'odham Nation. Then they'll do a dance demonstration, and then we'll have a dance contest.
A dance contest.
So we'll have that. We'll have the
Silent disco.
Silent disco.
A silent disco will use 3 DJs. We have Iwa, DJ Reflection, and DJ Javin, who is the official DJ for the Phoenix Mercury.
Oh, wow.
And so it takes 3 channels, and participants just put the headphones on, and they can change the channels and listen to it and just dance. So it's in your headphones.
I see. So everyone's kind of going off on their own tune half the time.
It's really fun
It's
to watch.
a great scene to see.
I was going to say, it might be interesting to watch. What else is going to go on there? What other celebrations?
Well, we have some great art activities, so it's for all ages, and we'll be doing
We'll be making some bracelets that are dance themed. I have an example here.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah, like this.
Very
It says
nice.
Bailar.
Very nice. Very nice.
And we also have a chair Zumba that will be taking place. So that's just some Zumba that takes place in the chair. So it's trying to be accessible for all ages and appetite.
Makes sense. Outdoor sculpture gallery. I mean, it's also a way to celebrate the Heard Museum, is it not?
Oh, absolutely. That's one thing that we hear from people who come in when they bring friends from out of town. And the people say, well, actually, I've never been to the Heard Museum, but my family came from out of town, and that this is where they want to go. I think that's true for too many Phoenicians. So it's a chance to come down to the museum. We talked a little bit earlier about statistics. So many people in Phoenix have never met a Native American. More than like 48% of Americans say they don't think natives exist today. So this is a chance to really come down. We are invisible, and we're invisible in our own lands. And so to be able to be a part of Indigenous Peoples Day and come to the Heard Museum, not only will you be able to partake in these specific activities, but you can see all of our wonderful exhibits. This is an exhibit of Jerry Jocka photos, and he documented so many just really well-known Native artists when back, 20, 25 years ago. So it's wonderful to see how they've aged and how their art has changed. We have like 15 plus galleries.
Yeah.
So many wonderful art exhibits to come and see.
And Marcus, real quickly, as far as someone who thought you were invisible, and didn't even know the Heard Museum existed. Give me like just about 15, 20 seconds here. Describe the Heard. Patty did a great job, but what would be the elevator description?
Well, the Heard Museum situated in downtown Phoenix. It focuses on American Indian art and culture. It celebrates that throughout the year with different events, hoop dance, Veterans Day coming up. So we're there celebrating Native culture and art.
And Indigenous People Day on October 13th. Patty, Mark, it's good to have you both here. Thank you so much. Good to see you both.
Thanks for having us.
And Squilly, thank you, Ted.
Thank you.